everyone.
Hello.
Today we are on Wesley's Take on the World Travel Show, episode 17. The top 5 Disney resorts, in our opinion, of course. Not necessarily our favorites, and we'll explain the rules here in a minute. But this was Wesley's idea. He wanted to do the top 5 Disney resorts, and we realized when we were planning this that we haven't done this for like a year, so a little bit problematic, but that's okay. We're back. All right. So here are the rules. We had to each write down. What our opinion of the top 5 Disney resorts was, and we each came up with an honorable mention. Then we scored it based on that to come up with, Wesley, I've got it. So we scored it at that point to come up with the top 5 based on the score that we had, and then from there, we allowed 2 honorable mentions because they were tied there. So some of the ones we voted for are not on this list that we're going to present here. But with that, we're going to get started with the 2 honorable mentions. Wesley, I think you voted for one of these and I voted for one of these, so they ended up on here, right? So what is the first honorable mention?
Port Orleans French Quarter.
Port Orleans French Quarter. And why did you vote for this one? I don't remember where you scored it. Let's see. You've got it right here. You scored it at 5. Number 5 on your list. Why?
Well, we haven't stayed there before, but we did go. We were like outside the resort, and I thought it was actually really a really cool resort.
You thought it was a good resort? We did go visit, and it was a cool looking resort. And we went to the little quick service there, right? That was pretty good. We enjoyed it. And the other one was, part of the rule was we also had to each vote for at least one resort that was not a deluxe resort. So this was one of your votes. It was not a deluxe resort, Port Orleans French Quarter. And the other honorable mention was mine. That is one of mine that's not a deluxe resort, and that is Pop Century Resort, which I enjoy. I guess you guys not quite as much as I did, but if you're going to go and stay in a value resort, which is what it is, that to me is the one to go, unless you want to go to Art of Animation to get a suite for your family, like a family suite there that are bigger. But if you're just going to go stay in a plain hotel room, not spend a ton of time at your resort, you just want a place to stay that's safe and clean, I think Pop Century is the one to go to. And the pools there are kind of fun. The restaurant space is pretty good, and it has Skyliner access now, so you can get to Epcot or Hollywood Studios without going to take the bus. So
Honestly, if you're really just looking for a place to sleep, shower, and eat breakfast, then really you should just book the cheapest hotel, book the cheapest room. And you still want to stay at Disney on Resort, just book the cheapest one, which is usually $1.
Don't break the rules. If it's not on the list, we can't talk about it.
Okay, fair.
All right, so Pop Century is the other honorable mention. So now, on to the top 5. Wesley, what is number 5?
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom Lodge is number 5. I think I am the only person who voted for this. Animal Kingdom Lodge is a deluxe resort. It was number 4 on my list, but Wesley did not vote for it. So the reason that I picked Animal Kingdom Lodge as one of the best, not necessarily my favorite, but one of the best, is because, one, it has a savannah. So you can get a savannah view room, you can stay in your room, so it's a great place to go. The downside is all the transportation is based on buses.
And the savannah rooms are kind of expensive and hard to get.
They can be expensive, but if you stay on the savannah, you have access to the animals to see them. There are other places where you don't have a savannah view room, you can still go see the animals, which is really great. And then
but they're still kind of hard to get.
Boma there is good, right?
That's very true.
Boma is a restaurant there. It's a buffet restaurant. It's a great, great restaurant.
They have another restaurant called Sanaa in Animal Kingdom, but it's not in any way as good. It's
a lot of people like Sanaa.
I think it's kind of
A lot of people like Sanaa. It's a table service restaurant.
Gross.
But Boma there is the buffet, and it's probably the best buffet on Disney World. Probably, frankly, it's very good. Very well done. Lots of options. So that's why I picked Animal Kingdom Lodge. Do you have anything else to add about Animal Kingdom before we move on to number 4, which is
Saratoga Springs.
Saratoga Springs Resort. We have stayed there once. I did not vote for it, but Wesley voted for it. At what place on your list,
Number
Wesley?
3.
Number 3. Why did you vote number 3 for Saratoga and not vote for Animal Kingdom? Tell us what your reasoning is.
Because for one thing, Saratoga Springs is one in a little bit more of a relaxing resort. It's easier to get than pretty much any other resort on property.
That's true.
Plus, you've got the boat to Disney Springs.
You can take the boat to Disney Springs. That's a good point. Or you can walk to Disney Springs.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of quiet, so if you want just a chill place
Yeah.
to stay, it's a nice room, good size.
And they do have some cons to it. And another good thing about them is the studios are massive.
Yeah, good size room. And you have options for room sizes too. You can stay in not just a studio room, but you can get 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, or 3 bedroom.
Or 3 bedroom treehouse.
Or a treehouse. Yeah, they do have treehouse villas there that you can do. They're not as conveniently located to the rest of the resort, but you can do.
They're actually, I'm pretty sure they're closer to like you can still only take the one from the boat. You can still only take the one from Saratoga, but it's closer to French Quarter or Riverside, Port Orleans.
I think that is true, but it's the other side.
They're closer, yeah. That's what I said.
Okay.
And there are a couple of cons.
Say hi, Mimi.
Hey, there are a couple of cons for Saratoga. One is it's kind of far from the parks.
Mm-hmm.
2, it's an intermodal bus loop, which means you stop at every couple of buildings. So like Grandstand, Connors Park, you have to stop at all.
That was a big word you used. Intermodal. It's a sophisticated word.
It's what they call them.
It is what they call them, but what he's saying, for people who are not as grammatically experienced as Wesley apparently, or me, is that to get around the resort, they have an internal bus loop, and that internal bus loop then takes you to the parks, if that's where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
So, great job. Okay, number 3 on our list is
Wilderness Lodge.
Wilderness Lodge. Now, I voted for Wilderness Lodge at number 3 on my list. You did? Did you vote for
4.
Wilderness Lodge? You voted for Wilderness Lodge at number 4 on your list. So, why did you pick Wilderness Lodge?
Well, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really cool resort.
I think Wilderness Lodge is a great resort. It's over near Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
You can take the boat to Magic Kingdom from Wilderness Lodge. Also has room options for different sizes of
But it only
rooms.
goes up to 2 bedroom
It goes to 3 in Copper Creek. Copper Creek has 2 bedrooms.
Right.
But you can, like I said, take the boat to Magic Kingdom. Every other park is bus service to get there. They do have some decent restaurants. Their Trails End is good. We've not done Artist Point Storybook Dining, but we want to do. Not Trails End. I'm sorry, not Trails End. Whispering Canyon. Whispering Canyon is good, and it's there. But we want to do Storybook Dining at Artist Point, which we will do that. Heath has a question about the Contemporary, and we will answer that in just a minute, actually. But Wilderness Lodge, beautiful resort. It's themed after like the Western National Park lodges.
Yeah,
Awesome.
like Yellowstone.
Love this resort.
Like
love it,
Yellowstone.
love it.
They have one like Yellowstone, and fun fact, they actually have like a man-made geyser that like I'm pretty sure goes off like the same
It
time
does
Old
go
Faithful
off on,
goes
I
off.
don't know if it's the same schedule, but it's similar.
Yeah.
It's a regular schedule. So Heath,
Yeah.
your question about Contemporary, neither of us voted for Contemporary actually. We have stayed there, both in the Bay Lake Tower DVC property and in the main A-frame tower the monorail goes through. We've stayed there. It's cool that you can sit there and look into Magic Kingdom if you have a theme park view room. That's cool and it's fun to do. The main tower of the resort feels like a Marriott. Honestly, it's like a normal hotel almost.
But they've
And
refurbed the rooms.
it's nice. It's great. The rooms are good size.
Yeah.
And they've refurbed them to be like Incredibles now.
Yeah. So
But-
probably not with Barry.
To me, it felt the most like normal hotelish of any place we've stayed. And then over on Bay Lake Tower, very nice, clean. Really liked it as a place. Feels like an apartment building. Honestly, a very nice apartment building or a condo building in a town.
I liked it. I liked it
For
a
what
lot.
that's worth. For what that's worth, that's how we. I did like it. It's very nice and very clean. But we didn't vote. We did not vote for contemporary. So on to number 2, and we both voted this resort at number 2, and it is
Boardwalk.
the Boardwalk Resort. Now, Boardwalk is on the backside of Epcot. Also has Skyliner access. You can walk into Epcot from the boardwalk.
Yes.
It's got a whole thing. You can walk
also
over to the
take
beach
the boat,
club. You can take the boat. Lots of options. Interesting fact: when we stayed at Boardwalk for one night, when we did, we found a room on our vacation club points and added a day to our stay on the front end just to go do it. Honest to goodness, I thought we're just going to get there early and have a room for the night. It was fewer points. It's going to be fine, but it's going to be kind of so-so. We
It's
were
gonna be-
pulling up into when we first got there. We were just pulling up in front of the building,
We were
and
like, this is actually going to be a lot better than we
yeah,
thought.
I said to Michelle, "Oh no, I'm going to like this a lot," and I did. It's a great
So did I.
resort, and the boardwalk kind of down at the bottom, like when you come on the backside of Boardwalk, is cool, man. They've got shops and restaurants down there. Flying Fish, one of the best restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
Probably in Orlando. Honestly, it's a great
Probably
restaurant.
in Florida.
Get the New
York
York Strip. When you're there, it's a seafood restaurant, but get the New York Strip. Best thing on the menu.
Yeah.
So
Like, he got scallops in there, sure?
I did get scallops and they
He
were
got
good.
scallops. You said they were good, but
So
it
we
sure was like the best thing we
said,
ever had.
yeah, but I've said why I like Boardwalk. Do you want to say why you picked Boardwalk at number 2?
1, Flying Fish. 2, it's super close to Epcot.
Mhm.
3, you've got the it's like walking distance or a boat right away from the secret entrance at the back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also where the Skyliner starts.
Yeah.
So
So you can take the Skyliner from Boardwalk / Epcot / Beach Club to several other resorts and over to Hollywood Studios.
So it's Hollywood Studios, Pop Century, Art of Animation, and Riviera.
Yeah, and it is bus transportation everywhere else, with the exception of if you are park hopping, you can do your morning at Epcot, and at park hop time, you can go out of the front of Epcot and take the monorail over to Magic Kingdom that
You
way.
you can also go to Hollywood Studios on the boat.
I know you can go to Hollywood Studios in the boat.
You said bus transportation everywhere else.
I had already said you can take the Skyliner to Hollywood
You can
Studios.
take the boat too.
Huh? You can take the boat to Hollywood Studios. That's fair. You can take the boat to Hollywood Studios as well. And then anything else before we move on to the number 1? Anything you want to say about Boardwalk? Okay. So number 1 on our list, which we also both voted number 1,
Polynesian Village Resort.
Polynesian Village Resort. Wesley, why did you pick this as number 1?
Well, this one's my favorite anyways.
Mhm.
And I've heard a lot of people say they love it.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of a big resort, but it makes up for it, and like it is kind of a big resort, but you can walk from the last building, which is Maria, by the way, to the main lodge in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah. The pool is small, but it is cool as heck. There are.
No, there's a small pool and a big pool.
Okay.
The lava pool is big.
Okay.
Lava pool's big.
It's not as big as some of the other ones, but okay. But the pool is really cool. The lava pool is really cool.
They're the best. They're like the best land Disney property too.
You can take the monorail from here all the way to Magic Kingdom, or you can take it to I said all the way. You can take it to Magic Kingdom, or you can loop on around and take it to the Transportation and Ticket Center, where you can then go to Epcot. Or you can just walk from the Polynesian over to the TTC, Transportation Center, and take the monorail over to Epcot. Or you can take boats to Magic Kingdom as well from Polynesian. Or now there's a walking path. It's a good long walk, but you can theoretically walk all the way to Magic Kingdom from Polynesian on the path. The restaurant is good. Ohana is good. Not as good as it used to be last time we were there, but still good. Hopefully they're going to make some improvements to it before we get there next time. So that is my opinion. Anything else you want to say about Polynesian?
The the Great Ceremonial House is pretty big too, and
That's the main
it's-
building.
Yeah, and it's the only place outside of the parks in Disney Springs you can get Dole Whip.
It is. There's the
Pineapple and I.
Pineapple and I down right behind the Polynesian, right by the pool, right by the lava pool. And then also the quick service there is called Captain Cook's, is very, very good. Or it was the last time we went. So what we liked about this is frankly it's just really convenient. We like Epcot and we like Magic Kingdom. We like Hollywood Studios a lot too. Animal Kingdom's a great park, just not really our thing. We go every couple of trips, but it's super convenient for Magic Kingdom and Epcot and walkable. And if you're gonna like be there at one of the party times, like the Christmas party or the Halloween party, that is super convenient for those things because you're coming back so late at night and just take the monorail right back and get on to your room. So really good. Mimi asked real quick, who has the best pool? I have an opinion of who has the best pool. Do you have an opinion?
I want to hear your strong thinking.
I'm going to give you four. Four best pools,
Okay.
in my opinion. They're deluxe resorts. Four, and not necessarily in this order. Beach Club with Storm Long Bay is a sand bottom pool. So really good. Wilderness Lodge has a great pool. Polynesian has a great pool. And actually Animal Kingdom Lodge has an awesome pool too, over on the Kidani Village side. Not the main, I'm sure the pool at Jungle House is great. I've just not been there. But the pool over at Kidani Village is really awesome. We've got a great splash pad too. Huge pool, nice slide, big splash pad over on that side. Now I will say the fastest slide is the one at Bay Lake Tower.
So I thought you were gonna
Bay
say-
Lake Tower is the fastest slide. It's tall and super fast. 0 entry. I know at
Kidani. And Paula.
and Polly. I don't know about Animal Kingdom Lodge if it's a 0 entry pool. I assume so.
Yes, there.
Is it?
Kidani's is, yeah.
We said Animal Kingdom, not Wilderness Lodge. It's the Wilderness Lodge pool.
No, that one's not.
not 0 entry. I assume Storm Long Bay at Beach Club is. I've not been there, but I assume.
I'm pretty sure I saw 0 entry.
Yeah, I assume that it's supposed to be on the beach. So, those are the pools. So,
I have something.
yeah, go ahead. Go real quick.
Again, I have four pools too. Storm Long Bay, Holly, Kidani Village, and this one's kind of off the charts, but the big blue pool at Art of Animation.
That's a good choice. That has music underwater you can hear. So, Big Blue Pool is great as well. All the pools really are nice pools. They're not a bad pool. Some more themed than others for sure, but they're all nice. Anyway, so all that to say, that was our list. We'll go through it again real quick. Honorable mentions, 2 honorable mentions. Port Orleans French Quarter
and Pop Century.
and Pop Century.
5, Animal Kingdom. Number 4, Saratoga Springs. Number 3, Wilderness Lodge. Number 2, Boardwalk. And number 1, Polynesian Village.
So there we have it. Number 1 is Polynesian Village Resort, and that's our list. We don't know when we'll be back, frankly, and I'm not going to promise you anything. Also, do not know what the topic is, but we did take a great trip this summer out west to Washington State and up into Canada in an RV with all of us and a friend. So,
And I'm gonna try and get Mom and Dad on board with making a video where we're actually traveling.
a video where we're actually traveling. That would be super fun. Hard to do with the girls right now.
Yeah.
They're young and in the middle of everything.
Yeah, but this video we'd have Mom help watch for you guys. We can get back on that one.
Okay, well maybe we can do that. We'll see. We'll see where this goes from here. But that's all we have right now. Unless you have anything else, Wesley, all good? All right, well, we'll see you real soon whenever we get back. See you real soon.